Every week, another brand dies. At least that's what people say when they see new logos. The same fonts, the same energy, the same minimalist icons. But if you think this is just designers getting lazy, you are wrong. You are looking at a massive global optimization of visual identity. It's not about art anymore, and today I will explain why every logo is start looking the same. A few years ago, the world changed. The most important place for a logo today isn't a billboard, it's the 6-inch screen in your pocket. Modern logos have to be readable as app icons or even 16 pixels favicons. At that scale, every detail, shadow, or complex serif turns into a blurry mess. Brands have to remove friction from their logos so the user can recognize them in milliseconds. If it doesn't work as a mobile icon, the logo is a technical failure. The next reason is production and scalability. A logo today has to live on a million different surfaces. Complex design causes massive production issues. A flat 2D vector path is easy to laser engrave on titanium or easy to embroider on a hoodie. It works in light mode, dark mode, on any background color you want. By simplifying the lines, brands make their identity functional. They can print it on a cap, a watch, or backpack without losing clarity. The first reason is how we perceive growth. Every startup begins by trying to look friendly. Bubbly fonts and quirky mascots give the brands personality. But then they grow. They want global trust. To billions of users and investors, quirky looks unreliable. Brands like Airbnb or GoDaddy shifted to a sterile look to communicate stability. They traded their cool startup image for a top-tier tech authority. Next thing is common in the automotive industry. We see a massive shift from symbols to text. When entering the new market like China, your symbol might not mean anything to the local audience. Look at Skoda. The new logo is flat wordmark. They even fixed their Czech heritage for the global market, integrating the accent directly into the letter S, so it doesn't confuse international customers. People in Europe know the logo, but in new markets, recognition isn't instant. Typography is the universal language. If a teenager in Shanghai sees a car, they shouldn't have to guess the brand. They should be able to read it. Also, Chinese cars in Europe do the same strategy. Next reason is about how our brain works. We are bombarded with thousands of ads every day. The human brain is naturally efficient. It prefers simple shapes because that takes less energy to process. Minimalist logos reduce cognitive load. The faster your brain categorizes a shape, the more familiar and trustworthy it feels. Also, branding is now connected directly to merchandise. For sports clubs and fashion houses, a logo is a production stamp. A simple logo is cheaper to print and easier to remix for limited edition drops. It allows brands like Juventus to create endless variations without problems. Minimalism equals more products, which equals more sales. Fun fact is, Ajax Amsterdam ignored that playbook and brought back the traditional complex logo. In 2026, less is synonymous with expensive. Everyone wants the Apple aesthetics. Because premium brands use minimalist to stay elegant, mid-tier brands copy it to look high-end. This creates a loop and every industry go into the same black and white sans serif font. To wrap it up, in fashion, moving to typography is for faster merch and luxury vibes. In tech, mobile first force logos to work as a tiny icons. In cars, replacing symbols with names for instant global recognition. And in sports, turning crests into logos to sell more products across different styles. As you can see, it isn't about being lazy. Behind every boring logo is a calculated business decision. Thanks for watching, watch previous video, leave a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.